Here's my CIS list for tonight's game. I'm just going to start with General Grievous. Grievous has been upgraded with his Annihilator Pistol, Esteem Leader, and Endurance. Over to the left we have Bane. His only upgrade is Seize the Initiative. As we pan out, you can see 5 units of B1 battle droids. The 2 on the left have been upgraded with Electro Binoculars. The one in the center is Naked, and the 2 on the right have been upgraded with E60R B1 Troopers and HQ Uplinks. As we move to the back, we got 1 unit of Droidicas. They've been upgraded with Link Targeting Array, and they're flanked by 2 units of the BX series Droid Commandos. They're being run naked. Altogether, it is 800 points and 10 activations, ready to take on Josh and his Grand Army of the Republic. We welcome Josh back to the channel, and he has brought his clone army to face off against my droid. So Josh, what'd you bring us today?
I'm going to start off with the clone commander right there front and center. He's running aggressive tactics and offensive push. Behind him, Padme Amidala. She is running vigilance and Seize the Initiative. I have R2 and C3PO. To the left and one over here on the right side, there's 4 units of Phase 1s, all running the Z6. I have 2 ARC Trooper strike teams, both running the DC-15X. And then in the back, I've got 2 units of Bark Speeders, and they are both running the Twin Laser Cannon.
I'm told this is an unprecedented 11 activations. 800 points, and we rolled off before this, and Josh, you won that, so you're going to be blue player, right?
Correct.
All right, let's go to the cards. All right, as the blue player, these are Josh's condition cards, and I'll go through them real quick. We got Battle Lines, Danger Close, Advanced Positions, Key Positions, Bombing Run, Sabotage and Moisture Evaporators, Supply Drop, Rapid Reinforcements, and Fortified Positions. So a mix of old and new. Josh, you have the first veto.
I'm going to go ahead and flip Battle Lines.
I both love and hate Supply Drop, so I'm going to flip Supply Drop because I hate filming it.
Let's go ahead and flip Key Positions and see if we can force that bombing run.
I mean, the other card here is Sabotage and Moisture Evaporators, but I'm not going to let you do Bombing Run with 2 Bark Speeders, so well done there. So we're going to be playing Danger Close, Sabotage and Moisture Evaporators, and Rapid Reinforcements. We'll come back after deployment. We meet on a nondescript desert planet, and thanks to my friend Troy for all the 3D printed terrain. You can find it Imperial terrain. What we got is a number of buildings, which is going to provide heavy cover for all the forces. And we got a couple of palm tree bunches out there, along with some scatter terrain. Scatter terrain is cover 1, as are the palm trees, but the palm trees are also impassable terrain for vehicles. So that's going to be Josh's Bark Speeders and my Droidicas. Other than that, we have 4 objectives. Josh has placed one here. He's going to be trying to put wounds on them. Here, I put one there and there. Now, you probably saw some Bane tokens out there. Yes, I did divulge my Bane 3-pip card, so I got a Bane token out that objective, this objective, and that objective. Other than that, Josh, I think I've covered everything except how to win. So, trooper units can take an action to either damage or repair these moisture evaporators. Josh is going to be trying to damage him. He'll get 1 point for each damage token on there over 2. I'll get 1 point for each damage token that's not there under 2. So you can score a maximum of 2 points per side for each of the moisture evaporators. So you can get a total of 4 points. Of course, Josh has an R2 unit, which would allow him to score an additional point. So Josh, let's go over your deployment.
Okay. Mainly all the P1s are over here with that Bark Speeder, Clone Commander, and Padme. Both the sniper units are kind of in the back here. I've got another Bark Speeder unit back here at the end of the deployment zone, and R2 and C3PO are at the very edge of the deployment on this side of the board.
Okay, it is rapid reinforcements, so Josh
I put a unit of P1s out here to come in for rapid reinforcements, just 1 unit.
Okay, I have the far side being anchored by General Grievous. He's being supported by 2 units of B1s. It's been a while since I played with the BX Commando droids, and that Scout 3 managed to get this unit all the way up top there, while this unit is now in base contact with this moisture evaporator. Scout 3 is the only way to get in contact with the moisture evaporator turn 1, because it should be at least 1 measuring tool away. So back here in the corner, I got my Droidicas, and hiding behind my Droidicas, I got a unit of B1s with a rocket launcher and a regular unit of B1s. So that leaves in reserves this unit of B1s with no upgrades. And of course, Cad Bane, who can come out at the beginning of any turn, to include turn 1. So with that, Josh, I think we have covered everything. Good luck to you, sir.
You too.
It's always a pleasure. Let's have a good one. Since I divulged, my card was already out there. So Josh, what did you pick?
I went with air support, which will give me my clone commander will have a beam weapon that he can use at the end of his activation.
As for the I Make the Rules, Cad Bane's 3-pip, it issues an order to Cad Bane, and that's really all you need to know about it until that Kablamo token comes up. No idea where that one might be. We're all set, and Josh, you have priority. Where did you go with your orders with that cool new clone commander?
Went to the clone commander, then he used his ability direct clone trooper to give an order to that green unit right there. Then they both got a surge token for aggressive tactics.
Start of the round, I revealed Cad Bane, and he has his order token. And then I popped HQ uplink over here with the unit with the rocket launcher. They coordinated to the unit behind them, who then coordinated over the droid commandos. I also popped the HQ uplink over there on the far side and coordinated it with the unit of B1s behind them. So Josh, you are up first. What would you like to do?
We're going to go with the clone commander.
Okay.
First thing he's going to do is use bolster, which gives 2 units a surge. So I'm going to give one here. I'm going to give one here. And then his second action will be to take a dodge. And then the end of his activation will use the beam weapon outside of range 4. I'm going to hit... How many units of B? Is this just 2 units of B1s right here?
Correct.
So let's do Droidica's beam, beam.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, Josh, tell us about your beam weapon.
Well, the range is 4 and beyond, and I have to have line of sight. So I can see the Droidicas and those 2 units of B1s that are behind them. The dice pulls 2 black and a red. The way beam works is that the attack is the initial attack, and then because it's a beam 2 weapon, then I get to choose 2 additional defenders for that beam attack. And the clone commander also has sharpshooter 1, so the B1s would normally get light cover from the Droidicas, but that'll be knocked down.
Okay, let's have at it. So you're going to go after the Droidicas first?
Yeah, we'll just go in order.
Okay. Let's take 3 off the shields.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure he's probably surged to hit. Double check that.
He is not.
He is not.
But he has a
Surge
token, so I'll use that to make it 2.
Okay, well played. I won't block either of those, so that's 2 from the unit with the R60. You want to share a surge token? Clones can still do that?
Yeah, they can. I'll go ahead and share that. I'll go ahead and make it 1 from the white unit right here.
Okay. I won't save that one either. So 3 shields, 2 Droidicas, and a Droidica all go down. Well played. So I flipped 3 shield tokens, took 2 droids off that front squad, a single droid off the back squad, and both those squads got a suppression token. As I'm going to go to Cad Bane right away. First action, Cad's going to go ahead and repair this moisture evaporator. Second action is he's going to take a dodge token because he's pretty happy where he's at. I'll go back to you, sir.
Okay. Give me a moment.
Sure. And we're back. What'd you decide on, Josh?
I'm going to take from the bag. And it's Special Forces.
It was opening day yesterday. You're wearing a Los Angeles Rams football shirt. Oh, my goodness.
That was a great game, though.
It was. Go Cards. Hey, Josh, remind me to change my shirt before we do the exit video, the wrap-up.
Okay.
Okay, probably not what Josh wanted to pull. He's a little concerned that that Bane token might be the Kablamo. One of them is Kablamo, one of them is Smoke and Mirrors. If he gets within range 1 and line of sight of the token, we're going to flip it over to see exactly what it was. He was pretty meticulous when he set up to make sure that he was not going to. Do you need a range extender, buddy?
I'm pretty sure I'm within 5 of Grievous.
Oh, yeah, we sure are.
Yeah. So I'll just stay where I'm at. I'll
Okay.
take I might actually go this way a little bit.
You want to shoot that first, then move?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Well, because they have that tactical. I can just take. Now, I'll just stay
Oh,
where
you do
I'm
have
at.
tactical.
Yeah, but then I'll be shooting through this.
But they have sharpshooter 1, no?
Yeah, they do. You're right.
Okay.
Okay, so I just want to keep them out of range of this thing, but
Sure.
move them closer to the building.
Okay.
So we're going to go like right here.
Okay. Go here, the other guy, so it's going to be tough to see. That gains him an aim token.
Yep.
And now the shot is going towards Grievous.
Yeah, we'll shoot Grievous.
Okay. All right, Josh getting his dice pool all together. We got a black right now.
I'll just go ahead and spend it to make it. Oh, and he's isn't he immune to Pierce? Or he gets extra dice?
He gets extra dice, and also to remind you, he has good old Esteemed Leader as well, which means he's got Guardian 1.
Okay.
Well, trooper units near him have Guardian 1.
Okay.
Core trooper units, I should add.
I'm just gonna re-roll. I believe
Okay.
it's red black. Good.
Still a 1. Rather than risk it with the general, what I am going to do is put it on the B1s behind him.
Mm-hmm.
See if they can make a save. No, so I'll lose one of those B1s, but it will be Grievous with the suppression token.
All right.
Here, General's taken a suppression token, and the unit of B1s behind him have taken off a B1 trooper. Is what I'm going to do is I've already indicated, I'm going to be activating this unit right here. They get a speed 2 move, and that's just going to allow them to come up a little bit. In order to make sure that they can kind of support the general as well. Don't want to lose all of our troopers with the big rocket launcher. And go hear them out a little wide. Second action is they're going to use their electro binoculars in order to give this unit with the rocket launcher some good fun. That's going to be it for them.
Bark speeder.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and do this one. His first move is going to be the repulsor move.
Now he should be speed 2. No, yes,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Does he have a sidecar? He does.
Yeah, so it's speed
Yeah.
2. Check that. I don't think that is that one yet. Yeah, it is. All right, so
Go ahead and flip it over and let's see the happy news. It is the Kablamo token. So now we did check. Minefield is not activated by repulsor relief vehicles. Kablamo is. Let's go to the dice tray. All right, we got 2 red.
we'll blast the. We'll blast. It says no cover, right?
Right,
So my
blast.
cover 1 from speeder.
Exactly right.
Okay.
See what we can do. We surge the crit as we get 4 right there. So you don't have any sort of armor, but you are saving on red dice. Go ahead and re-roll that one, brother. That was cocked. All right, save 3 out of 4. Very well done. The suppressive part of the weapon is not going to matter as it's the vehicle that's being hit. Josh has taken a wound as he gets ready to move for a second action.
Yeah, the second action, I'll do another move. I'm not going to be able to get into range to attack, but what I'll do is I'll go right about here,
Okay.
and I will take a dodge for my second action.
All right. So, could have been much worse for that Bark trooper. He did pretty well. You're not in range. I'm not in range. I think what I'm going to do here is, with that dodge, you're not inconspicuous yet, sir. So let's go ahead with this unit of droids over here. And first action is going to be to shoot at the R2 C3PO unit. It's going to be 1 red, 2 black. They have that aim token that their buddies gave to them. No surgeon here. R2 and C3PO are in the open. We took a measure to make sure they were within range 4. They are. Let's see what we get here. Blanks. Let's go ahead and use that aim token. 4 blanks.
That droid has not been trained to use that rocket launcher.
Grievous says, I'm surrounded by idiots as I miss with 2 red and 4 black, or 3 black, on them in the open. Josh goes to a stack, and it is Princess Amidala, or it is...
We'll do Amidala.
Okay. Sorry, she's a queen, actually. She's no princess. Now, she does not have secret missions. Josh should not divulge that card.
Right. So, I believe that she is going to quick think and take a standby.
Okay. All that makes sense to me.
Is that aim and a dodge, right?
Now, Amidala, that is an aim and a dodge, yep. Amidala and Anakin are the only 2 that can share standbys. Fun fact, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to go to the Special Forces unit next. And with AI attack, first action, I'm sorry, they are not AI attack, they are AI dodge move. Let's go ahead and take a dodge, although they don't have to because they had a face-up order token. They're going to go ahead and repair this right here as... Yep, they are going to dodge. Droids are up 2-0 so far. Should call it while you're only slightly behind, Josh.
Trooper.
Sure, I haven't done any wounds to you, and you've done all kinds to me, but scoreboard is the scoreboard.
Let's go ahead and activate. We're going to activate this unit right here. Is this...
That's open
open
and provides light cover. Okay. Just got a comment that we should start doing some more difficult terrain. I agree, but it's not going to be today. I'll get some area terrain that we can move through a little bit easier.
Done.
Gonna come back here to these droids, and what they're gonna do is try to roll off a suppression token. Can you grab me a white dice real quick, brother? Thank you, sir. They will. They're not suppressed. They would have gotten 2 actions anyway. Not that they need 2 actions at this point. What they're gonna do is they're gonna give an aim token using their electrobinos here, and then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna spread out a little bit, so we're not all out in the open. Now, it occurs to me, I might not have mentioned this, but the second action for that unit with the rocket launcher, the E60R, their second action was to recover, so that recovered their HQ uplink. And it also recovered this exhaustible rocket launcher. So,
all right. Another trooper. That has to be, I believe, because they have an open order.
Yep, your last trooper is your reserves.
Yep. Okay, so...
Now they have to come in at range 2 or more of any of my units.
It's going to be these guys here. That'll be their first action. Their second action will be to take a dodge.
And so you have 1 trooper unit still in the bag, is that correct?
Yeah, and that'll be the...
Okay.
Because 1 has an open order.
Gotcha. I was confused. I'm no longer confused. Alright, look around the board. Take a quick measurement, see if I'm range 4 there. No, not quite. I think these boys might have to move up. I don't love it, but that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and activate this unit, see if they roll off their suppression. They do not, but that's okay. They still get 2 actions because droids are better than meat bags. I think I'm going to do... Let's get, so I'm within range 4 of these guys. I'm just going to be close. By these guys, I mean those guys right there, but it's going to happen.
You got it.
I'm going to lose my mobile cover for a little bit. Now this is my unit leader here, so if I could hear this way, I should be able to zoom right on past. Okay. So with their second action, Josh, what I'm going to do is shoot this unit in the open with my rocket launcher. Okay, this can't possibly go worse than last time.
These untrained B1s.
Not programmed properly. Oh, this unit has it going on. They're properly trained, so you're going to have to make 3 saves there. Now, you do have a dodge with
Do you
Armadillo.
still have to go over just the droidicas on that side to still go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Armadillo within range? Is it 1 to 2?
She gets 1 to 2, so she
Okay.
should be there. And I've got one on the commander.
You sure do.
And I've got one on that other unit right next to them.
Yeah.
But do I want to spend all these dodges for this?
That is the
Or
question to
roll
you.
some reds. And you got the droidicas left.
Yeah.
They come heavy. We'll spend the one on Amidala, and
Okay.
I'll roll 2.
Okay. You want to spin a surge there?
And I'll spin a surge.
Man, clones are tough. So much better dice, not much different on the result as those clones just take a suppression token.
Gonna roll, try to get that suppression. Nope.
1 action for those clones.
And I believe that what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move them up to be still at range 2 of Amidala.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. And that'll be the first action. Oh, that'll be their only action.
Okay. At this point, I've used all my face-up order tokens, so it's time to go to the stack. Let's see what we get. We got a core unit. That's going to be unit B1s. We're going to take a second to think about where I want to drop them. General Grievous can never have too many meat shields around him, so I place my unit of B1s right over there. Josh goes to his bag and pulls out the bark. You want a minute to think about it?
Yeah, please.
Absolutely. Josh is all set. What you want to do, buddy?
I'm going to go ahead and move this bark. First, I'm going to use his repulsor move to there. And then I'll use the first action for a move. I'm going to put them right at range 3.
Okay. Operation Distract the Clones going swimmingly for this unit of B1s. Unwitting participants.
3 black. 3 white.
Seems good. Surgeon to hit.
Oh, yeah.
All but 1?
All but 1. 6.
Oh, that is trouble for me.
Hey, that's a full unit of B1s.
Not when I make 3 saves. Not when I make 1 save. Well, that's the odds for you. You put the droids on, you take the droids off, as they're just a leader standing alone there now. As I got a commander unit. That is obviously Grievous. So Grievous is going to double move and then use his ability to relentless off a shot, I'm sure. So 1.
Can you tell me if I'm in range of Padme for her standby to kick off?
You are.
Okay.
Now, can she share with vehicles?
She can share
She sure
anything.
can.
Friendly units at range 1 and 2 in line of sight.
You want to go ahead and kick off that standby?
Yep.
Okay.
And we'll put some dice into...
Make sure you're within range 2 of Grievous at this point. You're going to be a little short,
Alright, so
so won't use it yet.
second move. Maybe I should have kept my mouth shut until you made that second move.
Yeah. I gotta see if Grievous rolls off that suppression token too. He did. I think I can probably angle it so Grievous is at least getting cover. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, because you're going to have to still... I don't know who you were shooting at, but...
He's going to go right up to the piece of terrain. Like so.
Okay.
Like so. I'll show the people. And now if I grab my laser real quick. Oh yeah. There's not much doubt here. That center to center, you're still hitting Grievous. So I need to move Grievous a little bit so you're not hitting.
Go back?
Yeah, if you would. That'll work.
Okay. So I'll still get my standby shot with heavy cover?
Yep, and then after you do that, what I'm going to do, take a shot at this bark.
Okay.
All right, Armadillo coming in handy. Another solid roll.
What's that? What is this?
I am pretty sure. Go ahead and re-roll it. I think it's a blank, but let's re-roll it just to be sure. Nope, it's a hit.
Okay, so 2 go away.
Okay, that leaves me with 4, huh?
Yep. You got any B1s?
No, you shot them all.
Take it, Grievous.
That bark is just doing some work right now. What can I say? He takes 3 wounds. Can't compete with firepower of this magnitude. Took a little bit of a chance there. It did not pay off. As I'm going to have 2 white, 2 black with the Annihilator. As I got 0 hits. I surged to nothing.
You don't critical?
But it's critical 1.
Okay.
And it is also pierce 1.
I can use the dodge first, or I can't dodge crits, right?
Can't dodge a crit. Take yourself a 2nd wound on that bike.
All right.
Not sure I love that trade, as Grievous has a suppression token and 3 wounds to put a wound on a bark. Josh goes to his bag.
This is going to be the other strike team.
Okay.
I'd like to put some more on him. Is this line of sight blocking?
It can be, yes.
Okay.
You'd have to get down
Come
to the
around
model.
here a little bit behind the bark or something. I was going to move anyways to get the aim from tactical, so it's just a matter of which way I have to move. Probably going to move over to the trees.
I mean, you currently have line of sight to him right now.
Do I?
Yep. It would be in heavy cover.
Oh, through that crack?
Yep.
Okay. Well, sharpshooter will bring it down to light.
Yep.
I still think I'm going to move and get the aim from there just to get them closer to here.
Now, your unit leader is the guy with the
Gun, right?
You are absolutely correct, yep.
All right, so to keep line of sight, what do you think about right?
I think you'd almost have to cut in this way.
Cut
Would
in
be
this
better.
way? Okay.
Yeah.
So, right there.
Yeah, you'll be good there.
All right, and get an aim from the tactical 1.
And shooting Grievous.
And shooting Grievous.
And light cover after your sharpshooter.
Yep.
All right, Josh is all set. Now you do have that. You can make it lethal, and what lethal will do will
that
make
would
you use impervious.
Yeah, so you'd get to roll 3 dice instead of 2?
2 dice, because I'm going to block 1 because of cover.
Oh, yeah, you're right, yep.
So if you use it here, I roll 2 dice, and I have to get 2 saves.
Or just let you roll the 1.
You definitely want me to roll 2 dice.
Would I... He has reds?
Yeah. There's no circumstances where you don't want me to roll 2 dice.
What about using the aim to try to get another hit with the... To get 2 hits?
Well, you already have 2 hits. So if you use the aim, you can't get more.
It's going to go away. Okay.
So...
Yeah, we'll use it to...
Forcing the pierce, so impervious. You go ahead and cancel that one with the pierce, so he takes an air wound and an air suppression token.
I'm still thinking back to the
That's
relentless.
okay. That's going to go ahead and end it for Josh, as Grievous now has 4 wounds, half his health, and 2 suppression tokens. I got some special forces over here. And I think what we're going to do... You don't have anything left over here.
To go
so...
But I did use the standby.
I think what we got to do is start to be a little aggressive with some Droidicas to give the clone something to think about. You know, most of my comments from the last video with Tim was Tim just got a little bit too aggressive. And I responded to almost all of them by saying it just seems to happen a lot here on the channel. As Grievous has half his wounds gone. All right, second action is going to be to shoot this unit right here.
Okay.
All right, now you have...
It's a lot of dice.
It's 8 white. Now you have a ton of... Well, you don't have a ton anymore, but you got...
Well, I can...
2 dodge tokens to draw from?
Two dodge tokens, and I got a surge token on this blue unit here.
All right, now you are in light cover because of the suppression token. I am surging to hit.
Ooh.
Oh, let's just do 3 crits and a hit.
There you go.
So that will take care of that. But you're not dodging any of those, sir.
I'll use the surge.
Okay, and take 1 off. Josh taking a second suppression token and taking a clone off as I am done with these commander droids who do their job.
It's going to be the reinforcements.
Okay, you want a minute to think about that? Or
Yes,
you've been...
please.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, give me a minute.
Okay, Josh, you want to tell us about where you came in at?
Yeah, I just dropped the unit of P1s right here up against this building, outside of range 2 from either of your units.
Okay, at this point, I'm looking at my Droidicas, and I'm not going to be able to get there with a speed 1 move. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the ball mode. So we move these aside for a second. To move them up here. Now I did cross them, so that will add a suppression token to them.
You probably could have got it if you turned it a little bit. You probably could have
Yeah, you're probably right. Let's go ahead.
got past them without having to go
Let's
through
go
them.
back here. It's hard when I'm doing left-handed. So let's go ahead and in ball mode, we're going to rotate that way. And yeah, good call, Josh. Thank you for the help. We're going to do it in such a way that we do not go off the table, though. So that'd be about that angle right there. We're going to end up right about here.
Mm-hmm.
And that is both their actions. As that was the last token in my bag.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and put his buddy right over here as we go to you, sir.
It's going to be R2. What do they got to be? Is it within 1 for repair?
Yes.
And I can't land on a guy, so I have to go this way.
You could always go here 3PO out, of course. And then as long as 3PO was in range 1, you'd be able to repair it.
Okay. I think I do want to move him up a little bit anyways.
Okay.
That's what I'll do. I'll move here, and then I will hit a repair.
Okay. Is that your last token?
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point, we still got 2 wounds on this evaporator and this evaporator, while we've reduced these evaporators to 1 wound each. We take off 1 suppression from everybody. Grievous has endurance, so he's going to be able to lose 2. The way that works is at the end of the activation phase, you may remove 1. And then in the end phase, I get to remove a second 1. My generator's going to kick in, bring back a shield token for me here. And all green tokens go away. So, Josh, I think we're all set. Let's go to the cards for turn 2.
Did you want to point out vigilance will allow me to keep... Now, I can either do it... Because he's not a core unit, I can either keep the dodge here or keep the dodge on these guys, but not both of them.
Yeah, I think this is important to
So
point out.
I think I'm going to keep the dodge on this unit here and then take it from here.
Okay, awesome.
I already lost that.
We are in turn 2. It's my turn as a red player to reveal first. I went straight to trained in your Jedi arts.
And I went with synchronized offensive.
All right, so we got to roll off at this point.
This is me.
It is me is the red.
Red.
Even rounds, red. So I need a shield here. Come on, shield. Not a shield. Not a shield. Now with that, not shield, Josh, let's go over our cards real quick. Starting with you.
Synchronized offensive is one of the new cards. It lets me put an order on a vehicle unit, and that vehicle can then issue an order to a clone trooper within 1 and 2.
Okay, training you guy Arch, you should know this, but General Grievous gains disengage and 1 dodge token. At the end of his activation, he may perform an attack against each enemy unit at range 1 using the following weapon, which is 1 red, 2 black, 1 white as he spins wildly. Josh, you have priority as your devious plan is starting to emerge in my brain. Where did you go with your order, sir?
With the card, I went to this bark, which then in turn gave an order to this P1 unit. I also popped a Seize the Initiative on Padme to give her a unit, and then all 3 got a Surge token from Aggressive Tactics.
On my side, I went ahead and popped a HQ Umblink over there, and then Grievous got his dodge token and his order token. So it is your turn to begin, sir.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think the play was obvious.
It wasn't to me until just a moment ago.
So we're going to activate this bark.
Uh-huh.
And we're also going to fire support with the P1s.
That seems like it's a good plan. That poor little B1 trooper is not going to stand a chance, folks.
I'll still have to move at the end with the repulsor, but I'll go ahead and take an aim as my first action with the bark.
Okay.
Then the shot, and then I'll move.
Wait a second. Did you point to Grievous, or did you point to that B1 unit leader over there?
Oh, the Grievous.
Oh, that's probably a better move. Okay. All right, so Josh has a handful of dice here. And he's surging to hit, and he has a name token. Let's see how he does. He does pretty darn good.
All right, so here's a hit, crit, hit,
Crit.
hit.
So you missed with these 5. Now you have your aim token.
Yep, use the aim. Nothing there.
Well, small victories, folks. So I'm going to go ahead and dodge 1. Now this will give me surge defense. The keyword is block. So looking at 4, 8, 10.
And I need to do what? 4?
Yep. So I got 9 dice in my hand right now, Josh.
Ooh.
Is I'll take 2 wounds there. And rolling 1 more dice. Just take the 2 wounds as I make 8 out of 10.
I already searched the hit.
That was amazing.
You used your dodge though, right?
I did. All right, Josh, a little bit disappointed there, obviously. He's now getting ready to move his good old bark. You'll want to keep him out of the train as that's impassable. All right, so it is going to be Grievous. I'm going to take some measurements and then probably do him off camera. We'll see where we end up. Bit of desperation time for the droids. No, the clones. The clones are in desperate straits. As Grievous has double moved, so he now has these guys, these guys, these guys, these guys, and this guy in range, but he's not in melee range with anybody. Now, I should add that I did try to roll off that suppression token and ended up not rolling it off, so he remains kind of steady there, but General's in bad shape. Let's see if he can take down some clones before he goes. All right, so before we get into the whirling lightsaber attack, I am going to go ahead and shoot my Annihilator pistol off my Relentless move at R2 and C-3PO. Doing no hits. Okay, now let's start at the mark. That's going to be good for 2. Now you will cover 1 away.
Mm-hmm.
And take a wound.
Okay.
Moving to R2 and C-3PO. This will be suppressive, as I do 1 there. Takes a wound and 2 suppression tokens. The clone's standing next to him, Josh. We do 1 there. This is not going to plan.
To the P1s?
Yep.
Nope.
2 suppression, though. The ARC Troopers in blue I missed all of them. And lastly, the ARC troopers in red who have light cover. I missed all of them.
So it should be changed from trained in the Jedi arts to the Padawan arts.
I think Padawans do better than that.
I want that card to do.
That's not what I want that card to do. As Grievous has taken a wound off the bark. He has taken a wound off of R2 and put 2 suppression on him, and taken a P2 trooper or P1 trooper off and put 2 suppression on them. But Josh, it is now your turn, sir.
The other bark. He has 8 health, right?
Yes, Grievous.
Let's see where I'm at.
You want to take a moment?
Yeah, just a moment.
Sure.
I'm just going to measure some stuff out.
All right, Josh, what did you do here?
I went ahead and took my compulsory move to get here. My first action is going to be to take an aim, and then my second action is going to be an attack on that unit of B1s right there.
Okay. Surgeon to hit. He has his aim token ready. An impressive dice pull here. Only doing 3 this time. But you do have an aim token to reroll some of those pretty blacks. To make it 5. As 6 droids are standing over there. I will lose 5. All right, remove 5 droids over there to include the E60R rocket launcher trooper, as my strong side is now my weak side. As I go to my stack, I have
this droid cousins, BX droids are still gonna, I'm sure, do some damage.
pulled an operative. I'm not sure I want an operative right now, but he's going to do the same thing he did last turn, buddy. He's going to go ahead and take a wound off of here. He's going to take a dodge token because he doesn't want to. He's going to be the new commander here soon, I feel. So that's going to do it for Cad Bane. If I was blue player, this would be going swimmingly. I was kind of having to be aggressive. Josh goes to his bag, question mark.
Let's go ahead and I think we're going to activate Padme.
Mm-hmm.
What's her gun? Just a 2, right?
Yeah. She's got the pistol.
I don't think that I can get. No. Okay, so with that in mind.
All right, so that's going to do it for Padme, who has her dodge and her aim token. What I did is I went to my stack. I pulled these guys, Josh. What I want to do first is recover their HQ uplink. And then let's go ahead and take a shot at this unit here again.
Okay.
All right, not much going on here as I get 1 red, 2 black. You have light cover. And this is the well-trained one as they get 3 again. So light cover will blast away one of them.
Okay, I'll go ahead and take the dodge from Padme.
Okay. Leaving you with 1 to save, and you have a surge token nearby? No. Yes,
yeah.
Padme does.
And
you can use it. All right, these B1s are done as they put a second suppression token, but didn't take out any clones there. But it was a pretty good effort.
Core, let's go. We'll go ahead with these guys. Let's see if I can get rid of any of this suppression here. Nope.
Just 1 action. They're within range of the clone commander.
Yep. And I will shoot at that unit of BXs.
Okay. I've been trying to pull that unit of BXs for the last 2 draws. No luck. Maybe it was just 1. Yeah, 2 draws. I got Cad Bane first. So this unit is in the open, and you do have an aim token available to you.
Yep. And I don't think I have a surge, though, to use. So we're looking at just 3.
Okay.
Go ahead and use the aim to reroll these 2 black.
All right, take these out of your way.
And 1 more.
All right, now I get red defense dice here, which have been treating me fairly kindly. No surgeon here, but I just saved 3 out of 4.
There you go.
Love the defense. Commando droids, go ahead and take a suppression token and lose a droid, as that's going to be it for Josh's P1s over there. As I go to my bag, Special Forces, there they are. So I'm going to go ahead and roll a white dice to see if I roll that off. Thank you, Josh. They do not, which is probably good for me. They have AI dodge move. Their first action is going to be to dodge. And their second action is going to be to shoot the unit of clones that hasn't gone yet, this one with the aim token.
Okay.
So they'll have light cover against my BX droids. I say light cover, but of course I have Sharpshooter 1, so no cover, Josh. You do have a dodge token to play with, though.
How many are left? 3?
No, this is the full unit of 5 I'm going after. Yeah, 4 in that other unit, though. So I've gotten 4 hits.
Go ahead and dodge 1 away.
Okay.
Ooh.
Finally, taking some clones off the board. It's going to do it for the Commando droids, as they're doing a heck of a job this game, taking down some clones. And now that with that dodge token, they should be fairly survivable. Josh going to his bag.
Core. Let's go ahead and do the full unit that's up against the...
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to activate them. First action is going to be to get here.
Mm-hmm.
Move them. This doesn't block, does it?
No, it sure doesn't.
And if I'm up against this and this, then I won't get
Yep. Well, the only thing we'd have to see then is, are you going through
the
boxes there? And looks like you'll be good there, buddy.
All right, that's what we'll do. We'll move. Let's go up against the objective here
Okay.
and take a shot.
Cad Bano. Cad, of course, has his dodge token. He's going to be rolling white defense dice, surgeon on defense.
Doesn't he hit? Is it danger sense that lets him?
If he had suppression tokens.
If he has suppression,
yeah.
Okay. Looks like it's only going to be 4.
Only going to be 4, he says. That's a pretty good roll. That's not bad.
Not bad. With all the 2 out of 6 on the white dice.
Yep. Gonna go ahead and dodge one of those, buddy.
Okay.
Let's see if I can continue rolling some surges here. Oh, flipped over on me as I take 2 wounds and a suppression token. It's gonna be it for those clone troopers as they take in 2 wounds and put a suppression token on Cad Bane. As I go to my stack, I get our Special Forces unit. Again, they have move dodge as their action. I think what they're gonna do is they're probably gonna move first, buddy. And so, let's take a quick look here. What does range 3? Range 3, I say, to these guys look like?
Might be able to get there.
I think I should be able to. Let's go ahead and mark this real quick. Just like so. And oh, it's gonna be real tight. Let's see if I can make it. No, that's about as tight as I can make it. Nope, he is short.
Now, could you... No, I guess you couldn't. So I wonder if you could scale the building the other way. And get
Scale
more
would
like over here.
Scale would let me get on top of it, but that's about it. So, second action, I think. I don't want to get in range of those guys, so let's just continue on our merry way. And move this way a bit. And we'll let those B1s pick up the slack on that generator, hopefully, before a bark trooper comes by and blasts them.
Operative. That's going to be R2.
Got a couple suppression tokens on those R2 units. Now you can choose not to roll those off.
Is it one or the other?
Well, you can actually roll and see.
And then decide if I want to?
Yeah, you sure can.
Doesn't matter.
Now they're droid troopers, so they still get 2 actions.
Correct. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and... Let's go ahead and move them. Gonna move there, and then repair.
Okay, that's his second repair action, right? So he's all through there.
Yep.
As I go back to my stack. Core unit. It's going to be these guys back here. They have AI attack. Of course, no one in range right now. And so all they're going to do, Josh, is double move around the old building to get in contact here. And that's it for the B1s.
Okay. Core unit. That is going to be them over there.
Okay, I got a dice for you. You got a dice? Everybody has a dice. 2 actions.
Yeah, I think we're just going to aim and shoot at these guys.
Okay, I do think they're going to have some heavy cover.
They do. I think those 2 guys are enough behind them.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. That's fine. We'll still do a aim and shoot.
Okay. See if this dodge token comes in handy.
No surges.
Looks like 3.
Yep. Go ahead and re-roll black and white. Yep.
Okay, let's go ahead and dodge 1 and cover 2, huh?
Yep.
Okay, these guys do take a second suppression token as I go to my stack, and it's going to be the Droidicus. It's who we've been looking for. We're going to go ahead and move them forward. Not so much that they run over that unit, but getting close. And they are AI attack move, so they can do this. And the second action is going to be to shoot this unit right here.
Okay.
So it's going to be 2 red, 4 black. You have light cover at this point. These guns are suppressive, but they don't surge to anything. As I've gotten a crit. Josh saves the crit, takes 2 suppression. Josh is taking the 2 suppression as he goes to his bag yet again.
Alright, let's start with these guys. So there's the move. Gives me a name with tactical.
Mm-hmm.
And then the shot at Grievous.
Okay. All right, Grievous's cover 1 becomes cover none as the sharpshooter 1 for the commandos, not commandos, arcs kicks in.
And he's going to have what, light cover?
No cover because you got sharpshooter 1.
Oh, yep. Might as well save that. Might save that aim.
Yeah.
Because I can pass it over to the other arcs.
Make me take 3 saves right here.
Yeah, I think so.
You could also make it lethal, of course.
Yeah, they're gonna move anyways. So we'll spin the aim, make it lethal.
So I need to roll 4 dice right here. And I need to save 3 of them. Needing shields. 2 shields.
He doesn't surge, does he?
No, only if he has a dodge token. So you'll go ahead and cancel that one. And I'll only block 1. That will take Grievous off the field. So Grievous is gone. Not well played by me. As I'm going to go over to this unit of B1s over here, Josh. What they're going to do is they're going to move straight forward. And act of desperation. We're going to go ahead and try to shoot that unit of clones. They will have heavy cover, of course. Mm-hmm. But the hope here
suppression
is get some more suppression on them.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 6 white dice here. Looking for 2 crits. That'll work. Yeah. Going right through that cover. Crack shooting by those B1s.
Nice.
All right. Unexpected results. That'll do it for these B1s. Is Josh is taking away 2 clones and taking a 3rd suppression over there. Going to a stack.
Commander. You just have those 2 single B1s left?
That is correct.
Okay. No reason to really bolster because I don't think you're going to be shooting at these guys over here. Well,
You worried about getting him in the range of the Droidicas?
Well, I'm thinking if I actually want to even take shots at the Droidicas.
Mm.
I mean, he does roll 3 black, and I have an offensive push on him. Doesn't look like he surges to anything, though.
He sure does not.
But that would put him also in range of them.
Yes, indeed.
So I'm going to just move him here.
Okay.
I think I can take a shot at...
Yeah, I'm good with that.
The BXs.
Okay. Josh has announced he's going to pop the offensive push. I'll give him an aim token. My guys in heavy cover. We got 2 hits and a crit. Might as well try to get some more crits there unless you want to save that aim token for somebody else.
I don't know who I don't know. I've got all the guys ARC troopers left. Nope.
Okay, let's make sure that it's not Pierce or anything.
No, because I use
the commander down there yet.
Yeah, he doesn't have any keywords. Okay.
Rolling 1 red dice, I do make the save, but take a 3rd suppression.
He does have sharpshooter. Would that matter?
Yeah. So because you had all 3 hit originally. So let's roll 1 more dice here. And I missed that one, so we'll take out the leader. I'll have to take... look at line of sight. Yeah, it's going to take out the leader. Okay, these BX Commando droids has taken another suppression and lost a guy there. Josh, I'm going to go to this unit over here. And all he's going to do is aim and shoot at those 2 clones over there. And we're going to do it right here. So first opportunity, misses. Second opportunity, misses. Back to you, sir.
that's going to be this other unit here. I think they're just going to move like right here.
Okay.
And they'll get a name for the tactical. And we're going to shoot at this guy.
Okay. With sharpshooter 1, I'll have no cover here. All right, you might as well make it lethal and be done with it.
Yep.
Starting to lose activations here, which is disconcerting. I mean, you always know that you're going to lose a lot of B1s, and that's fine. It's when the activations start to go that really hurt. Let's see if that last B1 over there rolls off a suppression token. He does not. And I think what he's going to do is he's going to move up Josh. Well, actually, he's going to stand there so he can recover his HQ uplink. And do you have anybody else to go?
Nope.
That's going to be it for him then. And so when he recovers, that would get rid of that suppression token. And at the end of the turn, we can get rid of a suppression token. Cad Bane with his low profile. I don't think there's any rule that's going to danger sense yet. So he's not going to remove that suppression token, sir.
Okay.
Well, I will remove one over here. Grievous has gone down. The clones are getting up into position near their objectives. That's going to be a problem. The droids have done a good job of clearing their objectives. Still have one wound back here, but looking pretty good shape. So let's go to turn 3 next. It's worth noting that I made Cad Bane my commander now that Grievous is down. So Josh, you're up first.
I played Attack of the Clones.
I played Standing Orders.
All right. Attack of the Clones for another new card for those that don't know. It's for 3 clone troopers, and when a unit is issued an order using that card, it either gains a surge token or it can remove a suppression token.
Nice.
Yep. Okay.
Josh, you got the priority. Where'd you go with the orders?
The orders from the card went to the clone commander, this unit of P1s and that unit of P1s. These two both gained a surge from it. I removed a suppression from them. And then the direct from the commander went over to this unit. And then all 4 of them got a surge for aggressive tactics.
Okay, so I popped the Seize the Initiative for Cad Bane. We went ahead and used the HQ uplink and then coordinated to that other unit of B1 droids. And over here, we used the HQ uplink coordinated to that far unit of commando droids. And then Cad's actual order, he was just within range 3, went to the droidicas who gained a name token. So you do have priority. Where would you like to go first?
We are going to... We're going to activate this unit of P1s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fire support with the guys here with the suppression.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all going to go into the... droidicas.
Okay. All right, Josh looking at 5 black, 12 white. He's going to roll 6 white at a time. And he has an aim token because that's what he took as his first action.
And I got a bunch of surges.
Yeah, pretty good roll, though.
Yeah, not bad for...
That was a...
1, 2...
That was a miss.
Well, some of those surges I have surge tokens.
Dang it.
I
One
think
second.
there's 2 of them,
Yeah.
I think.
All right, we got the dice situated as Josh has used 3 surge tokens to make those 3 surges hits. So right now he is sitting at 10 hits. He's going to roll 4 more dice. And then 2 more dice.
And then... I'm not going to use the aim because someone else could use it.
You fool. So I'm going to go ahead and shield 3 of those. That's going to leave 3, 6, 9, 10.
White dice.
Surgeon on defense. Okay, so far I've missed on 5. And I block 4. I need to roll 1 more dice. That's it. Well done. All right, both those units are done. This was a devastating shot against these droidicas who are no longer here. Great use of fire support there. I'm going to go straight towards my stack, Josh. Pull a trooper unit. It's going to be these guys back here. We are now winning 4-0. As for my second action, I think we got to, let's see. Spider 1's going to give them a range 1, so that's not going to be able to help me. What I'm going to do is move once again. Gotta go forward. Don't love any of this happening so far. And that's going to be their 2 actions, buddy.
Mm-hmm. We're going to go ahead and activate these P1s.
Okay.
Their first action, I mean, it doesn't matter which order, I damage, right?
Mm-hmm. I got you.
So I'm going to damage the Moisture Vaporizer and then take a shot at Cad.
Okay, Cad will have light cover this time. All right, Josh getting his dice pool already. No aim token here. With Cad's 1 suppression token, he will have...
I have access to 3. And he's probably not within range 1 of them. So only 2 surges that they have on themselves.
Okay.
So hit, 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 hit. Use the surge. Make that a hit. So you're looking at 6, and you said you have light?
Uh-huh.
So 5.
So I gotta roll 6 dice here as Danger Sense 1 kicks in. And I'll save 4 of them. So 1 will go through. And I'll take a second suppression token. Cad's taking a bit of damage there as I go to my stack, and I'm going to go ahead and pull this unit of the droids. They will not roll off any suppression. They are courage 2, and they're also within Cad's range, so they don't care there. What they're going to go ahead and do is move out around the corner here. And I think what I'm going to do is let's shoot at this unit with no cover.
Okay.
We're down to 4 white dice. Not great, not terrible. No cover, as we've gotten 2 hits there, my friend.
Alright, I've got 1 surge that I could possibly pull from, and I'll use it.
Okay. Josh taking a suppression token and a clone off of there as he goes to a stack, and he pulls.
Operative.
That's either R2-D2 or
I think it's going to be Padme.
Padme Amidala. 1 moment to think about it.
I don't know if I can get... I can get there.
Okay.
So she's going to move up behind these P1s here.
Mm-hmm.
And take a shot at these guys.
Makes sense to me.
And she has sharpshooter. Doesn't it?
Sharpshooter 2. Pierce 1. That's what's going to hurt.
If I can hit.
They are impervious.
She does surge to hit already. Oh!
And that's the first time hitting's been your problem. So that's going to do it for Padme is... see what I want to do here. Let's go with these boys over here. Oh man, those barks. Let's go up here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a shot at that same unit of clones.
Mm-hmm. They have sharpshooter.
They have sharpshooter 1.
Okay.
All right. 8 white dice. I was going to grab all of them but 1, but we've added a white dice here. Unusual for the War Corgi YouTube channel. Just 2 here. And that's more in line with what you would expect. That's okay.
No
2 clones go down. Not a lot of hits for those droids, but they made them count as 2 clones are down and second suppression for them, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Special forces. I'm gonna assume I'm in range already.
Yeah, you would.
All right, so I'm gonna move them just to get us up a little bit right here.
Okay.
To get right like that. Trying to keep this guy so you can have the cover just in case.
Okay.
And then we'll get the aim, and I'll take a shot at those BXs.
Okay. All right, 2 BXs standing bravely.
They do not surge.
They do not. So
So
right now
I'll just use it to make it lethal.
Okay, so they are impervious. So I get to roll 2 dice. I have to make both these rolls. I do not, so you'll flip that one and I'll lose a guy and take a suppression. So I've lost a BX commando droid here and taking a 3rd suppression. I think I'm going to go with Cad Bane now, my friend. Now that everything's cleared out on this side, this is his time to shine. And let's see what range 2 looks like here. Right about there, but I think I'd still be vulnerable. Let's just go ahead. Let's move flat out. He's going to move twice. And then he's going to be able to relentless off of that. Choosing not to roll off his suppression, folks, because he needs to survive. As he is all set, he's going to be shooting at this unit right here.
Okay.
4 black, sharpshooter 1.
Does he have me?
I think he does. Let's see here. From center to center, he sure does.
Yeah.
So no cover here. As I got a hit and a crit. Now this is at Pierce 1, Josh.
Okay. So I'll take 1.
Yep. Cat a little bit exposed, but he has managed to take out another clone trooper as Josh has pulled a bark.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and go with the blue one.
Okay.
We're going to aim. I'm going to aim, shoot this unit,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll do my compulsory move.
Okay. Three hits so far as he surges to hit.
Yeah, they do. And we'll use the aim.
For 5. Save 2 out of 5. That's a good roll. All right, so I've taken away 3 of those droids right there, as 3 remain. They have a suppression token. I'm going to go with them next, Josh, as they have rolled off their suppression. What they're going to do, just go ahead and take a shot at your clones there, who will have heavy cover, and after that we're going to move this direction. All right, so that was a shot before the move, but we did it in reverse order just so we could kind of take it easy with the camera. 3 white dice. A hit will put a suppression on him. A crit will potentially do a wound to him. There is a suppression token.
Okay.
Third suppression token on that unit of clones as Josh goes back to his bag.
Core unit. It's going to be these guys.
Okay.
So let's see if I can roll this off. 2.
Well done.
Still only 1 action. Leader has to be touching that, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to go with this unit over here. Let's go ahead and move them up. And after that move, Josh, we're going to go ahead and recover.
Okay.
So that will pop back our rocket launcher and the HQ uplink.
Other bark. All right, so we're going to do the compulsory move.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to move just enough, pivot, to get CAD in my arc.
Okay, and center, you do miss the piece of terrain, so no, just cover 1 for CAD.
Okay.
As you hit with all but 1.
Yep, and he gets light cover, so 5.
Yep, it means I roll 7 dice. Saving 3 out of 5, so he's going to be on 1 wound left.
Okay.
All right, that's just going to leave that droid trooper over there. Let's go ahead and double move him. And you got Roger his way across the battlefield. As it's back to you.
The other ARC troopers. Let's shoot at him.
Okay. This poor guy's been doing nothing but performing well the entire game, and he's about to lose it, I think.
I'll make it fierce.
All right, so that means I got to roll 3 dice and save all 3. 3 dice because of impervious. He does not save all 3, so that will be down, and that's an activation. That's it for the BX droids, as Josh has R2-D2 and the clone commander left. Where do you want to go, Josh?
I'm going to activate the clone commander.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to take an aim and he's going to shoot at CAD.
Not CAD. No. All right, hoping to see you in there. Padme roll.
Yeah. So 3 black. I did get took the aim, and I do have a surge.
2 hits.
2 hits. Might as well make it 3.
And since he's sharpshooter 1, CAD's not going to get any sort of cover here, so that's going to mean 5 dice here. Need to make 3 out of these 5. I do not. That's going to be CAD down. Clone Commander, who was bountied by Cad Bane, takes out Cad Bane.
Does he get the bounty?
News at 10. With that, this has been... I have just been really outplayed this game. All I have left is 4 droids there in the center, some droids back here, my commando droids, and some more droids. Josh is just ravaging my lines with those 2 bark speeders, and we did some measurements. R2 is not going to have any issues getting secret objective. The only place I could have some play is here, but with all these clones coming up to support, I just don't stand a chance. So Josh, after 3 turns, I'm going to say congratulations, well played. Like, really well played. Let's come back and talk about it, because those new clone commander cards are pretty sweet, as is the new commander. Welcome back to the War Corgi YouTube channel, where you just saw a shellacking of my CIS forces against Josh's very well-trained clone army, and I must say a well-put-together clone army. Let's talk about that new clone commander.
I like him. I mean, the clone commander unit itself is beneficial. It has a lot of potential to, give out some more surge tokens. You get that free order that you can give out every turn, just to get a little more order control. But besides that, just having the ability to have those other cards, those command cards in there. I mean, I think pretty sure I played all 3 of them.
The first 3 plays were them, yeah.
And that, and opening up with that, I mean, it's not super powerful, but it's a nice surprise if your opponent's not expecting it to be able to hit right off of that beam attack. Right off the bat, just to maybe start attrition early. Yeah,
I agree. Not super powerful. It certainly did not force me back on my heels like Leia's can sometimes do.
Mm-hmm.
But combined with the Sharpshooter 1 and a decent dice pool, it was no joke. As it was, you didn't have a lot of great targets due to the fact that it was B1s and some Droidicas, but it certainly did do well enough to start the game off for you.
Yeah, that was a nice little starter.
I thought your other 2 cards were even better, especially what you played in turn 2.
I think they're good cards, don't get me wrong, but I think that the position that I was in to play them, like they were the right times to play those cards. Because I for sure on the synchronized, I can't even remember what the card's called, but the one that targets a vehicle and lets you give out another order.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was the great time to use that with that P1 unit there, so I could fire support all those dice into Grievous.
Yeah.
Since he had moved up.
And the Barks have always given me trouble, and I've said it's a unit that when it's making its saves can do a lot of damage on the battlefield, or can go down pretty quickly. But combined with R2 like you did in tonight's list, that made him really survivable.
Oh yeah. Anytime you can put R2 in a position to use his repair keyword, and he was right there. It's kind of like when I was looking at the beginning of the game, I kind of had I got 2 fronts here. I've got this front and I've got this front. That's kind of why I had R2 on that side. So if for some reason you moved your guys out of there, I could bolt for the secret mission.
Mm-hmm.
And then if not, if the Barks needed some support, then he was right there to get within 1 pretty easily to repair some of that off. Because I did not know if you were going to take some shots early at the Barks. I didn't know if you were going to be one of those players that, okay, I'm just going to ignore the Barks, let them do their thing, and then try to take out activations. Because it's tough to take out a Bark in 1 hit.
It can be or it can't be. It's one of those things, they got.
Unless we go back to that video of you and Chris when he was running the 3 Bark.
Well, against my rebels?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, let's not go back to that video. I should take that down from the channel.
Right.
Should take down all of Chris's videos from the channel.
Yeah.
But it was an interesting position. So we talked a little bit off camera with my Grievous. I moved him up on turn 1. I took a calculated risk. I knew that you could overwatch. But I thought, based off Bark's normal shooting and Grievous's red defense rolls, he might take a wound. He'd probably take a wound. I thought he might take 2 wounds. He ended up taking 3 wounds. And so now I'm really in trouble. And so that forced me on turn 2 to get super aggressive with them. And things were already not looking good for me, even though I was up in points, because Cad Bane managed to get in, repair Vapas, did some commando droids. And when you won the initiative by using that 1 pip with your vehicle, not only did it allow you to get that huge shot off on Grievous, and I made 8 out of 10 saves. That was incredible.
That was incredible.
But then you moved that Bark out of the position that I was going to charge into, and now I was really kind of struggling with a Grievous on 2 wounds. Do I move him into melee combat? What do I do? I took a big risk, a huge risk, and moved him right in the middle of a bunch of units, and it just kind of fell flat.
That whole turn, I think so many things went wrong for you from the get-go, from the card, because you lost on the initiative.
Yeah.
When you finally, you took the standby damage from the turn before. Then you lost that initiative roll. And then whenever all your swings with your trained in the Jedi arts really didn't affect. I think you put a suppression and a damage maybe on R2 and 1P1 unit out of 5 units that you hit.
Yeah.
And it's because statistically, you should have probably came in there, did a good amount of damage to the P1s, which not to mention that your shot with your pistol before really didn't do anything either.
Didn't do anything. I think it missed all 4 dice.
I mean, you could have. I've seen that happen where they go in and you could have taken out both those strike teams. If they would have rolled, if the dice would have rolled your way.
Yeah, but they didn't. And it's, in Star Wars Legion, I started out as the red player against you being the blue player in moisture evaporators. And I forced that one because I didn't want bombing run. Probably the wrong choice for me. But then again, I probably still not stopping.
Who knows how bombing run would have gone to.
Really well picked battlefield condition cards by you on just a very, very nice list. And 11 activations at that. So,
yep.
Commando droids, a lot of fun to play with.
Yeah.
Cad Bane didn't get to do nearly as... I need more practice with Cad, is what it comes down to. He's a complicated piece, like most of the bounty hunters. And using him to repair moisture evaporators worked well. But
I liked the idea of yours to put the Bane tokens on the objective, right there by the objective tokens. So it made me kind of consider, okay, like, which one's the bomb? I was almost 100% sure that the one backed by your guys was going to be Cad. Yeah. You're not the type of player that's going to put Cad all the way at the other end of the battlefield.
Well, you didn't see the first game I played Cad with. Or maybe even the second.
Well,
but yeah,
I saw it, but I also believe that you learned from your mistakes.
I have learned from my mistakes, so a little bit more cautious with Cad tonight. But I do like playing with them. I want to get that droid commander so I can run him and Maul together. I think that's an interesting combination. But he has some tricks that are interesting, so I do want to bring him back on the channel. Sorry for all the big Cad Bane fans out there. I know you're out there, and I know you like to see him do well. He had one game where he did well, so gotta make it 2. Other than that, I had a blast as always, and hopefully you did as well.
Yeah, always a good time over here.
Okay, sweet. I wish it was a better game for you, but next time, I don't know. I'll play better. That's all I can say. Yeah. Congrats to you, and if you like the video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, and if you really like the video and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you can get alerted to all of our new videos and catch all the Star Wars Legion content that we do, because we do a lot.
Yeah, we do.
All right, thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
See ya.